Hello. This is Chasing Trains. I don't have a costume on. We're just coming out of Starbucks drive-thru where the girl in there says, "Good morning! Happy coffee time! Good morning! Do you want some coffee? Oh!" And it's way too early for this.
It's early.
Look at this. Look, it's the crew. We're getting the band back together, guys. This is our tour bus.
And I'm driving again. This is terrifying.
Michelle's driving, so we're probably going to get lost. But we have a top secret ace in the hole up our sleeve, which is James is driving. I don't think James has been on Chasing Trains before, but
James seems awesome.
Yeah, James is up from Boulder Creek, which is down by where I came from here, and he's actually going to be caravanning with us in a bunch of places. So
cool.
Yeah, so he's going to be on Chasing Trains for sure, and then that means everybody else is going to have to meet him. He's been on the channel before because he's the president at Silicon Valley Lines. So if you've been watching the channel religiously, like you should, then you'll know that I borrow models from him from time to time to do product spotlights.
Assuming this is a four-way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, anyway, we're on our way to Portola this morning. That's the Western Pacific Museum. Well, Portola is Portola, but the Western Pacific Museum is in Portola. And that's why every rail person knows about it. We don't think of Portola as anything other than the Western Pacific Railroad Museum. So, and Michelle actually got a thing to drive the locomotive, right?
I did. I bought the Drive a Locomotive experience. And I could have driven, I had two options. They're switchers. And one was Quincy, I think.
Uh-huh.
And the other one was Western Pacific. So I'm like, well, I have to do the Western Pacific one.
Right, it's at the Western Pacific
I don't know
Museum.
Thing about Quincy, so I needed to do the Western Pacific. So that's what I'm doing today.
She's going to be a Western Pacific engineer.
You got to do the stuff, right?
Well, yeah, if you can afford it. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there making a video, and Alvin is going to be there. I mean, Melvin. Oh,
He's Melvin on this trip.
Yeah, Gary decided that Alvin is Melvin this trip, so that's his Chasing Trains name.
Hold on, sorry.
And then, of course, Gary, what made you decide to name Alvin Melvin this time?
How did that come up? It was when we were having lunch.
Yeah.
Who's having lunch?
We were having lunch yesterday.
But maybe I just didn't get his name right or something, because I have trouble with names,
Yeah, you have trouble with other things too.
Yeah, but names, it's the first thing to go. No, second thing. Anyway, I guess I said Melvin instead of Alvin, and so you picked up on it, and we figured, well, we'll make him Melvin then.
We need to have a Chasing Trains name for him anyway.
Yeah. So for this trip, he's Melvin.
We get names?
Yeah, we get names.
We get Chasing Train names?
Yeah. What's your Chasing Train name going to be?
I didn't get one. I don't know.
You've had Chasing Trains. You're a tour guide and stuff like that before.
Was that my name?
Well, you were, but you're not the tour guide this time. You're just like the driver.
I'm just I'm the chauffeur.
Chauffeur. There you go. That's it.
Chauffeur.
Or
Chauffeur.
your Uber.
We have to see how the
I'm
trip-
probably more at the Uber level.
Have to see how the trip develops. She may do something really special that'll give her a name.
A name, yeah.
Yeah.
A nickname, yeah.
All right.
She
Well-
said she's an Uber level.
Uber level chauffeur, yeah. That's actually a pretty good name. That fits right in with the kind of stuff we usually do.
I
Yeah.
will be an Uber level chauffeur for you for sure, because I don't know where I'm going at all. So right now I'm following this white car in front of me.
Yeah. So that white car there is our pilot car, right? That's
Pilot car.
James is the pilot car driver until he comes, until he gets a better nickname. That's going to be his nickname. So, but that's the story now. James and our top secret producer are in the white car ahead of us because the car that we're in won't carry that many people. So, anyway, it'll be good. Chasing trains. So Michelle's drinking this weird drink. It looks like something out of Star Trek or something. I looked at it like, wait a minute, this is just water. What, Michelle, what is that
That's
thing?
my Spark. It's my
Spark?
it's vitamins and caffeine.
Oh, well, caffeine is a vitamin, isn't it?
It is for me, especially today.
Yeah.
I'm on the stork bus today for sure.
Maybe you should tell people why you're so tired. What happened?
Well, I was supposed to take Amtrak 5, and it was going to be fabulous and on time, and everything was just going to be perfect. And then I didn't get any sleep the night before the train left because I didn't know what time I had to get up because it kept getting later and later and later. And then I bought a coach ticket and had to try to sleep on the train. And they assigned me a seat because it was full. And they put me in the seat right across from the stairwell that's lit
Oh, that's
the whole
not
time.
that's not conducive to
And
sleeping.
all the stops through the night, everybody comes up that stairwell because we had like the one door they opened. So like, I saw everybody get on the train and everybody get off the train. We're
Wow.
passing some tracks right now.
I saw that. We just went over the track. So we're on Donner Pass right now. So
Anyway, I needed caffeine today because we got in. I got to my hotel at 1 a.m. We were 9 hours late.
oh,
My 2 p.m. arrival turned into 1 a.m.
sounds great.
Yeah, it was great.
But you had this guy to go with you. So
I did.
how was your trip, Alvin? Speak up because the road noise is loud in here.
The road is really loud. So I did fine. Because Amtrak kept telling me, oh man, it'll be there at 4 a.m. And I was like, all right. So I go to bed, and then I get a message. I get woken up, and it said 5 a.m. And I said, all right. And then it said 6 a.m. And I said, all right. And then 7 a.m. And I said, perfect. So I go to bed like normal, and then I wake up at 5 like normal. So it was like a normal day for me, because I wake up at 5 on the regular anyway. And I got to the Amtrak train, and it showed up, and I was like, what up? And we showed up, and then we left, and I sat next to Michelle the whole time. And I said, this is where I work, this is where I rail fan, this is the thing, and then over here, this, that. I was tour guiding, you know what I'm saying? And then we went through the desert in the daylight, and that was pretty boring.
I actually enjoyed seeing the desert of Utah and Nevada, and I started counting like the dust devils because I couldn't find any antelope.
I thought you were going to say you started counting the little scrub brushes that are out in the
Oh,
desert.
that'd be, yeah, that's all there is scrub brush.
Yep.
I kept looking for like animals. I saw one jackrabbit. I did finally see one antelope.
That's great because you saw a jackrabbit outside and you were sitting next to a jackass.
I was sitting
me.
next to him when we saw the jackrabbit. So we started, but these dust devils are just everywhere like animals. I'm like, that would be like the antelope in Wyoming. All the dust devils are just like everywhere. So I enjoyed seeing that. We did make it over Donner Pass right before the sun went down, so I wasn't too disappointed. I would have been really sad had I not seen Donner from the train because that was kind of the point. So anyway, I didn't mind us being late. I got 9 extra hours on a train. I'm just kind of tired today.
Yeah, because you're the one who likes to ride trains so much.
And
So
everybody was
yeah.
kind of grumpy and frustrated. A lot of people missed their connections and stuff, and I'm just like, I can sleep later.
Well, you know, people say that, you take the train not for the destination, but for the journey, or whatever.
And I took it for the journey.
I think Amtrak came up with that because they're always late.
But I did pack like my own food, but because we were later, I was getting really, really tired of my own crackers and stuff that I brought.
But didn't they give you guys free dinner or
They
something?
did. I was about to break down and eat one of their microwave meals from the cafe, but then they announced, they're like, so all of our coach passengers, we're going to feed you dinner. And Alvin and I are like, woohoo, something hot. This hot microwave pizza. So it was actually pretty good. I thought it was pretty good, didn't you, Alvin?
I thought it was good.
And the gesture was super nice. The gesture was nice.
Yeah.
So Alvin and I had to share a hamburger bun. I got the top half and you get the bun.
Dude, you got to share a hamburger bun with someone really famous.
I know. I got the bottom bun. It was pretty
Pretty cool, huh?
cool. Pretty cool. Pretty good.
But you know what?
Don't forget the
In
green
that
beans.
moment, it was the best meal I've
Right.
had in a long time. So
Maybe that's the trick.
it was so good.
They make everything else hellish so that the little things really matter,
Oh, yeah.
right?
And we were super thankful. We were like, this was great. I was
Yeah.
really, truly happy with it. So,
So I may have mentioned this before, either on the podcast or some other show, but this trip that we're on right now was going to be the epic trip of 2022. You know, last year we had the epic trip where Gary and Alvin and I went to wherever we went, eight states or whatever in 14 or 15 days. 5 states? Was it only 5 states? California,
Well, you guys went to Nevada.
Nevada,
I didn't go to Nevada.
Wyoming, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. That's 6.
I didn't go to Nevada.
Oh, we did.
I did fine.
So anyway, it was a big epic trip. You know the story. It just finished, right? It was 10 episodes of Chasing Trains, and it just finished within the past couple of months here. And this was going to be like that. It was going to be like a 2-week trip. We were going to follow the 4014 over Donner Pass and then up to Portland. And they had a bunch of layover days in various places, so we would have had to be on the road for, I think it was 13 days. But then that got canceled, and now it's going to be, we're going to do all the things that we had planned to do on, you know, the Sacramento side of that trip. And instead of going north toward Portland, we're just going to go out to the Bay Area and do some stuff around the Bay Area. Because Alvin and Michelle had the Amtrak tickets, right?
yes.
That were non-refundable. So they were,
refunded.
right, they're coming whether we go or not. So we decided to make something out of it. So that's what this is going to be. And I don't know how many episodes of Chasing Trains it will be, but should be a lot of fun anyway. So since this is Chasing Trains, I thought I would be remiss if I didn't show you a train that we saw. We're going up over Donner Pass right now and found this, looks like a unit train going east. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably empties going back to get filled someplace where they grow grain. And, well, I mean, all we see now is rocks. Trust me, it's up there.
There's a train up there.
There is a train up there, and we might catch a glimpse of it here as it goes into a snow shed, maybe. But
Too slow.
yeah, oh, there it is. Hey, you can see it over there. Hey, how about that? Anyway, so that's Chasing Trains. So this is Highway 89 north of Truckee. I have never been on this road before, and I'm really glad that we're able to go this way because it's a really nice drive. And apparently this is faster to get to Portola than the other way that I have been, which was up Highway 70. So, but it's a really pretty drive. This totally reminds me of those high valleys that we went through on our way to Durango. It's really pretty out here. Wow.
It's beautiful.
Here we are trekking along, chasing trains. We're headed up to the museum, and James and I are in the lead car.
Making sure not to get lost
Yep,
or getting us lost.
zipping around all the trucks.
Looking at this fantastic scenery on our way out.
Yeah, just enjoying the ride, the nice day, and
Yeah. Wow.
getting psyched for some trains.
Well, we're just rolling up into Portola here. And as I recall, we're going to go over this little overpass, and then the museum is down to the right.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Commercial Street.
See, she's telling us. But we'll kind of look over this. I noticed that there was a train sitting out here. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, there's some power sitting out there, including a Canadian National. Yeah, the train's just kind of sitting here. probably waiting to go
Turn right onto commercial.
Is that the one unit?
go first.
It's got a bunch of white on it.
Western Pacific Railroad Museum. So we are. Oh, sounds like they're getting ready to leave. We just heard a little toot toot. Here's Ethan. Oh wait, he's about 7 feet tall. Yeah, this is the guy,
We look short.
right? The last time we had this scene, Michelle wasn't on the live show. I think I had Heath on that day filling in, and Ethan called in to talk about the 165 on one of our live shows. Hi, Ethan.
Hi.
Say hi to the people. You're YouTube famous now. Hold on, let me raise my arms up so it's tall enough to see you. Tell people who you are and what you do here.
Well, my name's Ethan, as John mentioned. I'm a volunteer here with the Western Pacific Railroad Museum. I've been involved since I was 15, so that was 2007. I'm originally from the Sacramento area, but now I live just up the hill here from the museum, and I'm basically a full-time volunteer and, do whatever the museum needs. We need track work done. Well, here I am.
Yep.
Today I'm here with these guys to show them the museum and show Michelle how to run our SW1500, and we'll have some fun, probably some other behind the scenes stuff, since we're here before we're open to the public, so I can get you around and sneak you into
The cool stuff, huh?
cool stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause we keep most of it locked up, so that, not that we don't like showing it off, but
But if you look right here, you can see he has the keys.
yes, I have.
That's all the cool stuff keys. Yeah. What did you find here?
Dude, this is a Kennecott locomotive.
Is it Kennecott?
Yeah.
What do you know about this?
It's a GE.
Because we're always, when we're at the museums, we ask Alvin for the history because he knows everything about this stuff.
I don't know everything, but this is a 1958 is when it was built. It's got 125 tons of power.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of. Oh, here's a build plate that got painted over. So that's fancy. It's a 778. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Do you know how these things work? What's the stuff behind all this?
There's a catenary that it
So the cat
There's a cat.
something with the cats?
There's a cat, and then the meow, and then it goes like this, and then it goes. So that's how that works. There's a few broken windows from the vandals.
I was gonna say that looks like
What do you
holes.
what do you know about the vandals?
Sometimes they just like fun. That's all it is.
They're just having fun
The
with it, huh?
vandals are just like fun.
Yeah.
It happens.
Do it.
Oh, train's moving. Beep beep.
Oh, it didn't work.
No, I didn't push it. Do you want me to pull them?
Yeah. Oh, now they're looking.
Now they're looking.
We were gonna honk at you and yell at you. Get the hell out of the
Are
way!
you talking to me? Whenever using a ladder, use 3 points of contact. Always descend facing the equipment. Okay,
What do you know about this monstrosity?
this is huge.
That's what she said.
Ginormous. Let me read the plaque here. This is a Union Pacific Railroad 6946 dual engine freight locomotive. There's 2 motors in there, 16 cylinders, and they go like this. And one engine runs one truck, and the other engine runs the other truck. And then there's so much power. This is to help cut down with locomotives, so they just use 1 instead of 2. So this is for. How many of these are on display out in the world? I think there's 20 something still left or something like that. And I think this is number 4 that I've seen
Oh.
out in my.
Yeah, there's one up on the bluff, right? Going into where the other big boy is.
Yeah, so I've seen that one.
You saw that one.
I saw that one. There's one in Ogden.
You saw it Ogden. Yeah.
There's this one.
Yeah.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah, this was the last one built. First, as far as I know, the
Oh,
first.
hold on. We have an expert. Let's get
We
the
have a
expert.
real expert.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make the camera higher.
As far as I know, this was one of the first ones donated. Thinking of the other, is it Cody Park in Cheyenne? somewhere out there where the other Challenger that's on display, they've got the passenger painted Challenger with another 6900 across from it.
Oh. You know what this means, Alvin? This means that you have some competition for your expert opinion on these pieces of equipment.
He's bigger. He can take it.
Yeah. You give it to the big guy. Yeah. Because if you say the wrong thing, he's going to kick your
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember what. I thought it was Cheyenne. Or somewhere in there. There's like, I know it's Cody Park. Yeah.
I think
he doesn't sound like he knows what he's talking
I've
about.
seen
Let's go back over here.
I think that's in North Platte. I think North Platte because they have a Challenger painted in the passenger ski.
Yeah.
There's another one at the Illinois State
Oh,
Railroad
he seems.
Museum as well.
You seem to know what you're talking
Look,
about.
he has one on his shirt. He should know.
Well,
right?
hold on. I think James has the
Does
biggest
that make
beard.
me an exec or
No,
He's an executive.
You have the biggest beard, so you must know the most.
the most like a railroad? It's because it hasn't been singed off by anything yet.
We're chasing trains. We're doing the video picture of the people through their heads through there.
And I chose to be the engineer, not the fireman.
I'm the fire person.
But have you ever seen my famous head through the hole experience? I have a really great, awesome head through the hole that I'm famous for.
I'm pretty sure that was the picture of when you were born.
Look at what we're doing now. Michelle, what are you taking a picture of? Oh, look, there's a foamer in the train.
There's a foamer in the cab. I'm about to be the foamer.
You need a fireman. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, we need a fireman?
You need a fireman.
Okay.
No, it's not like he's gonna see you.
Ethan, we've created monsters.
I need to come
John's
over
over
here
here
and
climbing with
get
table saws to get videos. And
this. Do video.
Look, I'm his fireman. See the fireman?
Are you the engineer?
Dude, I'm the man.
He's the man.
That's me.
Hey, Ethan, I was worried we wouldn't have enough video for chasing trains up here.
Which one's the wrong way Johnson?
Well, clearly,
Yeah.
clearly, we're not focusing on the right people enough.
Awesome.
Look, it's a female engineer.
All right, hand on the
there
floor.
were a couple of those at the schema.
Yeah,
This is great. Look how pretty these are. I'm sorry. I
You
think
know,
they're
it's-
beautiful. Look at the
it's
bras.
kind of refreshing, knowing most of the
This is
volunteers around here,
Thank you.
retirees,
Yeah,
and going
that's
over to
cool.
Carson, and you not only had the retirees like you expect, you had. I mean, there are some people who look like they're my age or maybe even younger over there volunteering at the event, and I was like, okay.
We knew a bunch of those people. We know a lot of young people in the steam industry.
What does this one run at? A 150? What's this pressure?
It's rated for 180, and they usually run at 170.
Okay, I guess close. Yeah.
Which
He's kind of little,
yeah.
so I was going down.
I mean, for running the caboose train, we could probably even get away with 150. I mean,
Can you hand me my phone? I want to take a picture of how pretty it is up here. Well, can we reach? Well, maybe. He's tall.
Yeah, give it to Ethan.
tall.
Look at this guy. Don't just show off.
I got some 165 grease on my finger. Look at that.
Oh, she'll never wash that hand again.
I'm never gonna wash it. Actually, what I did the last time I had stuff from a steam locomotive, I saved the rag. It's in my office from the number 90 at Strasburg. So now I'm gonna have some 165. So I'm gonna have to find a rag I can keep around here. Do you think they'll let me steal it?
Do you want to tell us about this one too, Alvin, for the Chasing Trains video?
Yeah, dude. This one is it's 1503.
Oh, you don't say.
It's got a big radiator on it. It's got nice green paint, orange, green. There's a license plate because it has to be legal. You can't just drive things without being licensed, registered. You gotta pay taxes. Taxes. There's two things in life that are official: taxes and death. That'll never go away. So
Well, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You
Wait a
don't
minute,
know
wait a
anything
minute.
about this engine.
I don't.
No, you don't. I've got pictures of this engine working in Oakland for the Western Pacific. I really do.
Do you?
Did it have a
Yeah.
license plate on
Did
it?
I have a license
But
plate on
they
it?
didn't have license plates.
That
back
wasn't
then 'cause-
official then. That's
no,
not
no,
real.
they didn't have
No.
license plates on the engines then because they didn't have cars. So the license plate hadn't been invented yet.
Hey, this is a rotary snowplow, and Alvin needs to tell us about it because he's an expert on all of these historical things.
This is a snowplow, and this blade turns and twists all over the place, and then the snow shoots out the top there, and it goes like this when it's coming out. A bunch of white stuff just everywhere flying.
He's wrong though, because I'm actually the expert on this equipment, and I happen to know that this is a propeller. It actually flies in the air, like an airplane. I'm doing my best impression of Melvin.
So this is the sump pit for the entire facility, and to show how invasive duckweed is, it's growing in the oil here.
Did you say duckweed?
Yes, I did. It's a highly invasive water plant.
Oh, I thought we were on autocorrect for a minute. What you got there?
I got twigs.
Oh, that looks really good. It feels like it would melt real easy out here.
Yeah, that sun's on, just shining, on fire.
Yeah. Looks like you've had a few of those, dude.
It's a baby elephant. You want to see the trunk?
I got a couple of really smart-looking guys here, and James, actually, this is your first time on Chasing Trains, isn't it?
It is.
What do you think about Chasing Trains?
Well, the jokes are great. The people are great. And, well, I mean, look at what we get to see here.
You get to chase some trains?
Yeah. That's the whole point of this thing. That and the jokes. I mean, everybody's really here for the jokes.
Yeah.
Especially this guy's jokes.
The jokes are really bad. Thanks, man. Speaking of jokes, you have one?
Yeah, so what do you call a duck on the 4th of July? A firecracker.
Well, that's easy. That's easy for you to say. If I had a joke that stupid, I'd stumble over it too.
And I'm not even a dad. We got some bear tracks to go along with our railroad tracks over there, because apparently on Chasing Trains, we're not just out here for the railroad stuff anymore. We're out here tracking what look like black bears.
Black bear tracks.
Go off this way.
Oh, were they walking that direction?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't see them over there, so I think we're safe.
It looks like they came through this morning at some time. Probably before we got here. You know, they were probably stalking Ethan for a little while.
You know, with your hat like that, you look like a real professional, like you know what you're talking about.
Crocodile Dundee.
This is a weed burner, because, you know, we're in California, and you can roll up a fatty and weed burner.
Burn some weed?
Yeah, that's it. You got the things there with the, you know, it's like a flamethrower.
So here we are in front of WP 1503, and Michelle Kempema is gonna run it here in a moment.
I take it you kind of know what.
A little bit. But
Little bit?
Okay, so
Okay.
we've got braking over here.
Yeah, you got engine brakes and train brakes.
Okay.
Which
We're only going to
need
use
that
this one, right?
Yeah.
And we've
No.
got...
Those there. Shorts.
I'm totally terrified of pulling this. Okay.
Do it. Okay.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, put it in forward.
Okay.
It's a little stubborn. There you go.
I got it. Okay.
And then, you know, brakes all the way off.
Okay, so they're on right now.
They're on now.
All the way off.
And then just bring it out to one. First leg. Yeah.
Oh, we're going.
We're moving.
We're moving. Watch out, world. Michelle's at the throttle.
Look out, world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm John, and for this stunt, I'm going to operate a locomotive.
I mean, you can go up to 2 for a little bit, just as long as you get back to 1.
I'm just trying to get us going.
Yeah. And then kick the brakes off. Bring her up to 1. Off we go. 5 miles an hour, yeehaw. Look out, you'll just not bless them to your belt. Here we go. And, you know, 2 for forward if you want.
Hey, what did you guys think about running the locomotive?
It's fantastic.
Really? I thought I hated it, man.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't have any fun when I ran it.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's work. We
was
came
really-
here and paid to work.
Yeah.
They put us to
It was
work.
really boring.
No, it was great. It was fantastic.
It was
There's-
officially my first time.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
my first time.
That was officially my first time,
It was
too.
officially my first time.
I mean, they're so much bigger than they've...
Dude, I play with models all the time.
I know, you're like, oh, look at this tiny thing. And everybody's like, oh, look at this little thing. And you're like, no, this is not tiny.
This is not toys. It's not cute. But this is cool. It was cool overall. I'm so grateful for Michelle.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come back for the steam locomotive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a little different.
That'll be a lot different. That'll be a lot different. But if running the SW is that much fun, I can't imagine what running the steam engine's going to be like. And the fact that they're doing it,
Play with the Johnson bar.
You play with your Johnson bar all the time.
Wrong way.
What did you get to do today that you didn't anticipate?
got to run a locomotive. They're SW 1500.
That's
At
awesome.
WP Lives, Western Pacific Railroad. It's fantastic. That was fun.
It was a
I did
lot of
not
fun.
expect that.
Yeah, I got my first cab ride ever. My favorite line of locomotives there. So that was
Yeah.
thrilling for me. So that was a great day.
Yeah, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't feel like it when you play with models, but then you go and get in the real one and you're like, this thing is massive.
And it's super responsive too, right?
Yeah.
Like Michelle was saying, it was
Yeah.
really responsive to braking. And
Yeah, I thought I was gonna like slam the brakes on a little too quickly, so I kind of rolled it into a stop. And like, give it more. Then I accidentally pulled out the reverser handle because I thought you had to pull it out. I thought it notched into place, but I guess not.
yeah, and there was so much equipment to see. Right?
Yes,
I mean,
you
we
could-
didn't even look at everything, and
Mhm.
we could have. So
We were there for
there's plenty.
4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, plenty to do for a whole full day there. So I highly recommend that.
Yeah.
So we are happy rail fans and heading down the canyon, and we'll see what comes next.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. We've just arrived at Keddie Wye, and if I turn the camera around, you'll see a railing right off Highway 70. We're going to go walk over there and show these two and the people in the car over here what Keddie Wye is. This is kind of one of those sort of mecca things for foamers. This is kind of like going to a promontory or Tehachapi Loop, kind of one of those foamer places.
What difference?
It's like one of those milestones in life.
Yeah.
Can't see it anymore. Like, too many trees.
Too many damn
I'm
trees.
understanding I can't see it anymore, but I'm gonna try.
We're gonna go walk over there. Let's go see what we found.
Let's go see what we find.
All right, here we go.
Look at what we found. What is this?
This is a Y.
This is Keddie Wye.
Keddie Wye. That's the one.
So we've been waiting here for a while now, and this train just isn't going. And Gary has a scanner, but we weren't able to catch any chatter on the radio. So here we wait. All right, so we finally heard some radio chatter on Gary's scanner, and that train is about to go here real soon. Well, we waited a long time for that train to go, and it took a long time for it to take off, but I think it was worth it because now these guys got to see a train on Keddie Wye. So what do you think of that?
Oh my god,
It's the
so
Y.
worth it.
So
I even
worth
put
it.
a Brett in my hair for it so I could see it. That was awesome, and I loved it. It was an 11-minute and 20-second video because I know.
Lots of lumber. All kinds of lumber. So much
I love
lumber.
that.
That's
so
what
much
she said.
lumber.
Favorite.
That's my favorite. Is
She
the
likes
lumber.
the woods.
I love the lumber loads. That's what I used to work for a lumber company, and that was my job, is inventorying the lumber cars that came out of this region.
That was
so
you. I've seen that place.
That was me. I loved that.
She
So.
took me for a ride over there.
Thank you. That was fun.
It was boring, man. It was not worth the wait. Joking. That was awesome. That was awesome. The smells, the sounds. That was well worth the wait.
You really like the smell, huh?
Oh, the smell of diesel? It's great.
There's a sign that says steep.
That's for trucks. We're not
What does it say?
trailing.
5% grade. No big deal.
Yeah, we can
got
handle
this.
that.
We got this.
Oh.
Something
Hey,
going to
Michelle, I got you something.
You got me something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you this rock because you rock.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Alvin. I'll treasure this rock forever.
Thanks, Melvin.
You're
It'll go on my shelf.
That's
of
from
stuff.
Alvin, not Melvin.
Alvin.
I thought your
gave
name
me
was
that.
Melvin on this trip.
Not Melvin.
Not-
Alvin.
Not while giving gifts.
Oh, okay. So coming down the mountain here, and I remember the first time I came down through this mountain, this highway, just how impressed I was with the steepness of the hills on each side of the canyon. It's a very dramatic scene. And if you've never been to Feather River Canyon, this is something that's worth coming to. This is not the best time of day, as you can see, for filming it, but it's still really dramatic and really pretty. The other sad thing is that there was a bunch of fires up in here for the past few years with all our wildfires we get out in the west. But still, it's a pretty amazing scenery. Well, this is the area where the honeymoon tunnels are. They're just behind us. And there's a big dam over here. which is a pretty cool part of the canyon because the river is really wide here because of the dam. But it's pretty cool.
We had a fantastic day in Portola. And where else were we? I guess that was
Keddie,
it, huh?
I guess.
And Keddie Junction and through the Feather River Canyon. The weather was nice. And the trains were kind of missing.
Yeah,
But we did see a couple trains.
yeah. Well, since Alvin's right there, Melvin's right there. We'll get Melvin's comment.
It was a fantastic day. The WP Museum is up there on the list of favorites museums. Let's see. Driving the trains, fantastic. What else did we do? I met that guy Ethan. He's cool. He's so tall. Oh my gosh. What else did we do? We saw the one unit, even though we couldn't see the one unit.
That was something we missed. We couldn't get a picture of it because there was a train parked in the way.
Yeah.
Bummer.
The one unit as in 1979.
I thought it was 11. No, the 1111 is the...
Yeah, that's the
The
furlough.
11
72?
That's
74.
1972. What is it?
I don't know.
What is the one unit? I don't know.
I thought it was 79.
It's that colorful one.
We went to the moon in 69. Anyway, what else did we do? Portola was so cool, and then Keddie Wye was so cool. It's like a bucket list thing that we got knocked off.
Yeah.
Saw a train. That Feather River Canyon is incredible.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it for me.
Okay, we'll go to James next.
Well, what else can I say that everybody else hasn't said? But
Okay, we'll go. No.
driving down the Feather River Canyon, which wasn't really mentioned before, just an awesome place to go, even though there was recently a fire. Go there anyway. The view is stunning. Like, everything else is fantastic, too.
Okay.
Ditto what everyone else said. Wow, what a day. The museum was terrific, of course. Riding the train, awesome. And I agree with James that just driving up and down through that canyon would be worth making the trip up there. It's just beautiful and so much to take pictures of and video. It's awesome. Do it.
Okay.
Oh, me. Oh, my turn.
It's your turn.
Okay, so I'm kind of chasing the OC&E layout and all the Western Pacific that we have on it. And so today was very meaningful to me because I got to see the Western Pacific in its natural habitat, not in Colorado. I loved operating the locomotive. That was so fun. Our ladies ride with me in Sydney was super fun, just two ladies in cab.
Did you do a Chasing Trains video when you were up there?
A little bit. I did a little bit of video while we're in there, so I'll
Oh.
share it with you.
Yeah.
Driving, James and I were the drivers, and driving the canyon, so many times I wanted to stop and just sit on a rock and just look at it because it was so pretty.
Wow, that's
So yeah, all
That's
day
really
long, those trucks right by me.
that's really unnecessary.
I loved the Keddie Wye.
Yeah.
That was amazing, and everything about it was amazing. And I even liked Jim Boy's Tacos right over here.
Oh, Jim
which was
Boy's.
Oh,
James-
yeah.
James's
Yeah, if you're in
recommendation.
California, Northern California, and you can try Jim Boy's tacos, try it. They're really good.
So anyway, it was lovely. Thank you, John.
All right. I guess it's my turn. So, what everybody else said, I second all that stuff. And two things stuck out to me. One was getting to meet Ethan, because I've been talking to him online for quite some time now. So that was really great. He was an awesome host over at the Western Pacific Railroad Museum in Portola. And then Michelle shared her driving the locomotive time with us. I thought that was really nice. So that's it. Signing off.